9 common first date mistakes. You must avoid Stoic wisdom for dating. First dates are often doomed to fail, not because of incompatibility, but because we sabotage them ourselves. Imagine that. It's not the person across from you, but your own actions and mindset that turn potential connections into awkward, unsuccessful encounters. This shocking reality highlights the critical need for a different approach. By integrating the wisdom of Stoicism, we can transform these common dating pitfalls into opportunities for genuine connection, leading to more fulfilling and authentic relationships. Mistake 1. Being too eager to impress. The impulse to make a favorable impression on a first date is natural. However, an excessive eagerness to impress can often backfire, leading to inauthentic interactions that hinder genuine connection. This eagerness typically stems from a misplaced belief that one's worth is determined by others' approval, an idea starkly at odds with Stoic principles. Epictetus wisely noted, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This quote underscores the Stoic value of restraint and the importance of being more receptive than assertive, an essential balance often overlooked by those too eager to impress. When someone is overly focused on impressing their date, every action and word is filtered through a lens of, "Will this make me look good?" rather than, "Is this a sincere expression of who I am?" This mindset shifts the priority from forming a true connection to managing an image, which can be exhausting and transparent to the other person. Being too eager to impress might manifest in various ways: monopolizing conversations to showcase one's accomplishments, exaggerating personal details to appear more successful, or continuously steering discussions back to oneself. Such behaviors not only distract from the natural give-and-take rhythm of a good dialogue, but also signal insecurity and a lack of confidence, qualities that are generally unattractive. Moreover, when you are too focused on impressing, you might miss important cues about the other person's feelings and thoughts. Dating should be as much about understanding the other person as it is about expressing yourself. Listening actively, showing genuine interest in your date's stories, and engaging with their experiences are crucial for building a meaningful rapport. Instead of striving to impress, a more effective approach is to aim for authenticity. Let your true personality and values guide the interaction. When you are authentic, you allow the date to unfold naturally, which is more likely to lead to a stronger and more meaningful connection. Authenticity fosters an environment where both parties feel comfortable being themselves, reducing the pressure and pretense often associated with first dates. Remember, the goal of a date is not to sell yourself, but to enjoy a mutual exploration of compatibility. A relationship founded on the pretense of exaggerated traits or accomplishments is likely to encounter difficulties as true characteristics surface. Stoicism teaches us to value our internal virtues over external validation. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This perspective is invaluable in dating, as it shifts focus from performing to engaging sincerely, fostering a connection that is rooted in truth and mutual respect. In essence, rather than trying too hard to impress, focus on being present, listening actively, and engaging honestly. This approach not only aligns with Stoic wisdom, but also leads to more authentic and fulfilling interactions. By embracing the idea that your value does not hinge on another's approval, you cultivate a natural confidence that is inherently impressive. Before we dive into the next common mistake, let's do a quick exercise together. What do you think is the biggest drawback of trying too hard to impress on a first date? A. Monopolizing conversations. B. Exaggerating details. C. Steering discussions back to oneself. D. Missing important cues about the other person. Leave your answer by commenting below. Thank you for joining us. Mistake 2. Rushing into physical intimacy. Rushing into physical intimacy on a first date or early in a relationship can complicate the natural development of emotional connections. In the pursuit of a meaningful relationship, it's crucial to build a strong emotional foundation before introducing physical intimacy, a principle that aligns with the Stoic focus on rational and deliberate action. Seneca offered wisdom that can be aptly applied to modern dating. If you really want to escape the things that harass you, what you're needing is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person. This quote speaks to the importance of inner development and self-control in all aspects of life, including the realm of romantic interactions. When physical intimacy precedes an established emotional connection, it often leads to confusion and misaligned expectations between partners. It can cloud judgment, making it difficult to assess the relationship's potential for long-term compatibility. This is not to suggest that physical attraction or intimacy is unimportant, but rather that its premature prioritization can overshadow more substantial bases for a lasting relationship. Building emotional intimacy involves getting to know each other beyond superficial levels, sharing values, beliefs, and vulnerabilities. This process requires time, patience, and genuine curiosity about the other person. When physical intimacy is introduced too soon, it can serve as a distraction from these deeper exchanges and may lead to a relationship built on physical attraction rather than mutual respect and understanding. Furthermore, setting clear boundaries regarding physical intimacy early on is crucial. It demonstrates respect for oneself and the other person, allowing both partners to feel comfortable and secure within the relationship. Communicating these boundaries and respecting each other's limits is a fundamental aspect of developing trust and deepening emotional connection. To foster a meaningful relationship, it is beneficial to engage in activities that strengthen emotional bonds without the pressure of physical intimacy. Such activities could include deep conversations, shared interests or hobbies, and experiences that invoke collaboration and mutual support. Stoicism teaches us the value of moderation and the importance of governing our impulses. As Marcus Aurelius noted, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. In the context of dating, this can be interpreted as not letting past hurts or quick impulses guide your actions in new relationships. Instead, aim to approach each new interaction with calmness, thoughtfulness, and respect for both your boundaries and those of your date. In conclusion, while physical attraction is a natural and important element of romance, allowing emotional intimacy to develop at a gradual and natural pace can lead to more fulfilling and enduring relationships. This approach not only aligns with Stoic principles of self-control and rational action, but also promotes deeper, more meaningful connections that stand the test of time. Do you often communicate with your partner through technology instead of interacting face-to-face? A. Yes. B. No. Leave your answer by commenting below. Thank you for sharing. Mistake 3. Relying too much on technology. In today's digital age, technology plays a pivotal role in how relationships are formed and maintained. While it offers convenience and connectivity, an over-reliance on digital communication can hinder the development of deeper, more meaningful connections. Drawing from Stoic philosophy, which values direct experience and genuine human interaction, it's crucial to strike a balance between digital engagement and real-world connections. Seneca once said, "To be everywhere is to be nowhere." This observation is profoundly relevant in the context of modern relationships, where the omnipresence of digital communication can lead to superficial interactions. Texting, social media, and other forms of digital communication are useful tools for staying in touch, but they cannot fully replicate the nuances and emotional depth of face-to-face interactions. When couples rely too heavily on technology for communication, they may find themselves lacking in the skills necessary for effective personal interaction. Nonverbal cues such as body language, eye contact, and tone of voice are crucial for fully understanding one another, yet these are often lost in digital communication. This gap can lead to misunderstandings and a sense of emotional distance, even when constantly in contact digitally. Moreover, the immediacy and brevity encouraged by digital communication can lead to impulsive messages and shallow conversations. Constant connectivity can also create pressure to respond quickly, which might lead to less thoughtful and more reactive communication. It's important to remember that meaningful conversations often require time and reflection, qualities that are sometimes sacrificed for speed and convenience. To counteract the drawbacks of technology, it is beneficial to prioritize face-to-face interactions. These interactions foster a deeper bond and allow both partners to fully engage without the distractions often present when communicating via technology. Activities that encourage direct interaction, such as sharing meals, walking, or engaging in hobbies together, can strengthen the relationship and provide opportunities for more meaningful exchanges. Additionally, setting boundaries around technology use can help maintain the health of the relationship. This might include designating tech-free times or areas in your home, which can encourage more direct and meaningful interactions. For example, committing to no phones during dinner or while spending time together in the evening can help both partners be more present and engaged. By managing the role of technology thoughtfully, you can ensure that it enhances rather than hinders your relationship. While technology is an invaluable tool for maintaining connections, especially in long-distance relationships, it should not replace the rich, complex, and deeply satisfying nature of personal interaction. By fostering more face-to-face communication, couples can build a more robust and intimate connection, aligning with the Stoic ideal of living a meaningful and authentic life. Mistake 4. Overanalyzing every interaction. The art of engaging on a first date is often overshadowed by the pitfall of overanalyzing every interaction. This tendency to scrutinize every detail can be the enemy of natural and meaningful connection. Overthinking is when one places a higher priority on decoding every word and action than simply experiencing and enjoying the company of another person. This hypervigilance is driven by an underlying anxiety about performance and outcomes, rather than a focus on genuine interaction. The issue with overanalyzing is that it infiltrates all aspects of the date, because it is what directs and motivates all behaviors during the interaction. It results from an excessive concern for how one is perceived rather than an enjoyment of the moment itself. When someone is caught in the web of overanalyzing, it colors every aspect of their dating experience, from the way they interpret pauses in conversation to the significance they attach to casual remarks or choices of words. This tendency to overanalyze can sap the spontaneity and joy out of dating. Instead of listening to understand and connect with the other person, an overanalyzer is often listening to respond or to catch some hidden meaning that may not even exist. This approach not only increases stress, but can also make the other person feel scrutinized and uncomfortable, which is counterproductive to forming a genuine connection. Interestingly, when people describe someone as having natural chemistry or being easy to be around, they are often referring to the individual's ability to be present and genuine rather than caught up in their head. The lack of need to overanalyze every detail exudes a confident and attractive energy. It shows a comfort with oneself and the situation that makes others feel more relaxed and engaged. A person who overanalyzes is constantly trying to control the narrative of the date. They might rehearse responses or overthink their attire to the point where their natural self is overshadowed by a contrived persona. They are being overly cautious and scripted when they don't need to be, because they believe this is necessary to be liked or appreciated. They might go overboard with planning to the extent that the date feels more like a performance than an interaction. On the contrary, engaging naturally and confidently in a date involves embracing the unknown and accepting that not every moment needs to be perfect or under control. This acceptance can be liberating and attractive. It allows for genuine moments of connection that are not premeditated, but are memorable because they are real and heartfelt. True attraction is sparked not by a meticulously curated presentation, but by the effortless and sincere exchange of thoughts and laughter between two people comfortable in their own skin. Thus, the remedy for overanalyzing lies in shifting focus from how one is perceived to how one can contribute to the natural flow of the interaction. It involves trusting oneself and the process of dating. Each date is a unique experience and an opportunity to learn and grow, rather than a test to pass. By reducing the pressure on oneself to perform perfectly, one can reduce the urge to dissect every interaction, leading to a more relaxed, enjoyable, and authentic dating experience. Mistake 5. Not setting boundaries. In the realm of dating, the significance of setting clear boundaries cannot be overstated. Boundaries are essential for maintaining respect and understanding in any relationship, and their absence often leads to misunderstandings and conflict. This aligns with Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes the importance of self-discipline and personal integrity in all aspects of life. Epictetus encapsulated this when he said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This quote underscores the Stoic belief in personal responsibility and the importance of maintaining one's principles, regardless of external circumstances. In the context of dating, this means being clear about your limits and expectations from the outset. Not setting boundaries in a relationship can lead to several issues. Without boundaries, personal values may be compromised, and one might find themselves engaging in behaviors or activities that do not align with their true feelings or comfort levels. This often results in resentment, discomfort, and a feeling of being misunderstood or unappreciated. Setting boundaries is not just about saying no, but about communicating your needs, desires, and limits clearly and respectfully. It involves a deep understanding of oneself and the courage to express these needs without fear of judgment or rejection. For instance, communicating your thoughts on how much time to spend together or how quickly a relationship should progress physically and emotionally are critical discussions that set the tone for mutual respect and understanding. Moreover, respecting boundaries is a two-way street. Just as you set your boundaries, it's important to respect those set by others. This mutual respect builds a foundation of trust, which is crucial for any healthy relationship. It shows that you value the other person's feelings and comfort as much as your own. Boundaries also help to maintain an individual's sense of self in a relationship. By establishing what you are comfortable with, you preserve your individuality and avoid losing yourself in the partnership. This aspect is particularly resonant with the Stoic focus on inner freedom and personal autonomy. Engaging in activities that respect both partners' boundaries can strengthen the relationship. Whether these activities involve personal hobbies, social interactions, or the pace of the relationship, they should be agreeable to both parties and contribute to a balanced partnership. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize?" This reflective practice is valuable when considering the boundaries of others. It encourages empathy and understanding, which are key to respecting the limits and needs of your partner. In conclusion, setting and respecting boundaries is fundamental in dating and serves as a reflection of one's Stoic virtues of wisdom and justice. It not only protects individual integrity, but also enhances the quality of relationships by fostering respect, trust, and mutual understanding. In adhering to these principles, both partners can maintain their autonomy while building a healthy, enduring relationship. Mistake 6. Focusing on the future too soon. When navigating the early stages of a relationship, it's natural to be excited about the possibilities the future may hold. However, projecting too far ahead can put undue pressure on both individuals, clouding the present and potentially derailing the natural progression of the relationship. A balanced approach, one that values the present while being mindful of the future, is key, a concept that resonates with the Stoic practice of living in accordance with nature, which encourages embracing life as it unfolds. Seneca wisely cautioned, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." This insight is particularly relevant to dating, where the excitement of a new connection can lead to premature dreams and expectations. When you focus too much on what might happen next, you risk missing out on the depth and richness of what is happening right now. This can prevent genuine understanding and appreciation of your partner, as you're no longer interacting with them as they are, but as you imagine them to be in the future. Furthermore, projecting into the future can create scenarios in your head that have no basis in reality. For instance, planning how to spend holidays with someone you've just started dating or imagining your future children can create a narrative that may add an invisible strain to your interactions. These fantasies can lead to disappointment if the relationship doesn't progress as imagined, or worse, it can cause one to overlook serious issues in the present. To avoid these pitfalls, it is beneficial to concentrate on building a solid foundation in the present. Enjoying each date, each conversation, and each shared moment without the weight of future expectations allows both partners to be more relaxed and open. This approach not only fosters a more authentic connection, but also helps in making more informed decisions about the relationship's viability long-term. Instead of discussing long-term commitments or making plans too far in advance, focus on getting to know who your partner truly is. Participate in diverse activities that reveal different facets of personality and compatibility. Whether it's trying out a new hobby together, exploring different cuisines, or simply engaging in deep conversations, these experiences enrich your understanding of one another. Epictetus offered a guiding principle that applies well here. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. This emphasizes the importance of understanding oneself and one's current relationship before leaping ahead. Knowing what you want out of a relationship and what you can offer is crucial before planning a future together. By appreciating the present and allowing the future to unfold naturally, you cultivate a relationship that is built on genuine interaction and mutual growth. This method not only aligns with the principles of Stoicism, which advocate living true to the moment, but also ensures that both partners are moving forward together with clarity and purpose. Do you often find yourself thinking too much about the future early in a relationship? A. Yes. B. No. Leave your answer by commenting below. Thank you for sharing. Mistake 7. Neglecting self-care. In the pursuit of romantic relationships, it's easy to become so absorbed in the dynamics of dating that one might start to neglect self-care. This oversight can diminish personal well-being, which is crucial not only for individual health but also for the health of the relationship. Stoicism, with its emphasis on self-mastery and inner resilience, teaches us the importance of maintaining balance in all aspects of life. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This perspective highlights the role of self-care in maintaining one's happiness and equilibrium. When you neglect self-care, your ability to engage positively in a relationship can suffer. You may become less emotionally available, more irritable, or overly dependent on your partner for your happiness, which can place undue strain on the relationship. Self-care encompasses a wide range of practices, all aimed at nurturing your mental, emotional, and physical health. This includes maintaining a healthy lifestyle through diet and exercise, ensuring enough rest, pursuing hobbies and interests that enrich your life, and managing stress through techniques such as meditation or mindfulness. Furthermore, self-care involves setting aside time for yourself, away from dating and relationship responsibilities. This alone time is essential for reflection and recharging, allowing you to maintain your identity and independence within a relationship. It's important to remember that a healthy relationship is composed of two individuals who bring their complete selves to the partnership, not two halves forming a whole. One common pitfall is the abandonment of personal routines and interests once a new relationship begins. While it's natural to want to spend a lot of time with a new partner, completely setting aside personal passions and pursuits can lead to a loss of self. This not only affects personal growth, but can also make the relationship feel burdensome over time. Stoic philosophy encourages us to be self-sufficient and resilient. Epictetus stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This resilience is nurtured through regular self-care. By taking care of your needs and ensuring that you are mentally and physically fit, you are better equipped to face the challenges that come with relationships. Practicing self-care also sets a healthy example for your partner, promoting a relationship dynamic where both individuals encourage each other to be their best selves. This mutual support is foundational for a long-lasting, healthy relationship. By prioritizing your well-being through consistent self-care practices, you maintain your health and happiness, which ultimately enriches the quality of your relationships. Remember, true contentment in a relationship starts with being content within yourself. Mistake 8. Letting past relationships influence new ones. Carrying the emotional baggage from past relationships into new ones is a common challenge that can significantly hinder the potential for fresh connections and experiences. Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes rationality and the importance of living in the present, offers valuable insights into how we can approach new relationships without being overshadowed by our past. Epictetus once remarked, "People are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take of them." This Stoic principle highlights the idea that it is not our past relationships themselves that affect our present, but rather the way we perceive and react to them. Holding on to grievances or idealizing past relationships can distort our expectations and interactions with new partners, potentially setting us up for disappointment or repeated patterns of behavior. When entering a new relationship, it's essential to recognize and mentally separate the unique individuality of your new partner from anyone in your past. This requires mindful awareness and an active effort to avoid comparisons that may unfairly color your perception. Each person brings their own set of qualities, flaws, and life experiences to a relationship, and acknowledging this helps cultivate a genuine connection based on who they truly are, rather than who you might fear or hope they are based on your past. Moreover, past relationships can serve as valuable learning experiences rather than sources of continued pain or unrealistic expectations. Reflect on past relationships to understand what dynamics worked well and which did not, and use this understanding to inform but not dictate your approach to new relationships. It's about finding a balance between learning from the past and remaining open and optimistic about the future. To effectively prevent past relationships from influencing new ones negatively, it's also crucial to process and resolve any lingering emotional issues. This might involve seeking closure on your own or with professional help such as therapy. Addressing unresolved feelings ensures that you are emotionally available and ready to engage fully with someone new without undue influence from the past. Additionally, openly communicating with your new partner about your past in a way that is relevant and constructive can help lay a foundation of transparency and trust. It's not about dwelling on the past, but rather sharing your journey as part of your personal narrative, which can deepen understanding and intimacy. Stoicism teaches us to focus on the present and to accept that while we cannot change our past, we can control our attitudes and actions moving forward. By applying these Stoic principles, you can approach new relationships with a fresh perspective, unburdened by past experiences, and open to the possibilities of a new partnership. This allows both individuals to explore their potential together, without the weight of previous encounters clouding the path ahead. Mistake 9. Miscommunicating your intentions. One of the pitfalls in dating is miscommunicating your intentions. This can lead to misunderstandings, hurt feelings, and ultimately, the breakdown of a potential relationship. Clear and honest communication is essential for navigating this common challenge and building a strong foundation for a healthy relationship. From the very beginning of a relationship, it's crucial to be clear about what you want. Whether you're seeking a casual connection or a long-term commitment, being transparent about your goals can prevent misunderstandings down the line. This honesty allows both individuals to make informed decisions about whether their intentions align, setting the stage for a more authentic and fulfilling relationship. However, it's not enough to simply state your intentions. Your actions must align with your words. Sending mixed signals, such as expressing a desire for commitment while avoiding discussions about the future, can create confusion and erode trust. Consistency between your words and actions is key to building a solid foundation of understanding. To further clarify expectations, it's important to have open conversations about what you both want from the relationship early on. This might include discussing your views on exclusivity, long-term goals, and how you envision your lives together. By addressing these topics up front, you can avoid painful misunderstandings and ensure that you're both on the same path. Central to this process is being honest about your feelings. Sharing your emotions openly and encouraging your date to do the same fosters an environment of vulnerability and trust. By expressing your feelings honestly, you minimize the risk of misinterpreted intentions and imagined slights. Regular check-ins are also essential for maintaining clear communication as the relationship progresses. Periodically discussing the relationship's direction ensures that you're both on the same page and allows for adjustments if needed. This ongoing dialogue helps maintain the alignment of intentions and expectations, strengthening the bond between partners. One effective way to ensure clear communication is to practice active listening. This involves fully focusing on your partner when they are speaking, asking clarifying questions and reflecting on what they have said. By demonstrating genuine interest and understanding, you create a safe space for open and honest dialogue. It's also important to choose the right time and place for important conversations. Discussing serious topics when either partner is stressed, distracted, or emotionally charged can lead to misunderstandings and unproductive discussions. Instead, opt for a time when both individuals are calm, focused, and able to fully engage in the conversation. By prioritizing clear communication and aligning your actions with your words, you create a solid foundation for a relationship based on mutual understanding and respect. This approach not only minimizes the potential for misunderstandings, but also allows for a deeper, more genuine connection, one that is resilient to the challenges that inevitably arise in any relationship. In conclusion, navigating the early stages of a relationship with the wisdom of Stoicism can help avoid common pitfalls and build genuine connections. By focusing on authenticity, setting clear boundaries, and balancing technology with face-to-face interactions, you can foster a meaningful and resilient partnership. Remember, the goal is to appreciate the present moment and develop a relationship based on mutual respect and understanding. Embrace the Stoic principles of self-discipline, rationality, and genuine interaction to create a lasting and fulfilling connection. Thank you for joining us on this journey through 9 common first date mistakes you must avoid. Stoic wisdom for dating. We hope these insights help you cultivate more authentic and enriching relationships. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and leave a comment below. Your feedback is greatly appreciated.